Back in the United States Championships in 2021, we saw Gabrielle Thomas from the US run a time of 21.61 seconds. At the time, this actually placed her as the second fastest athlete in the women's field in 200 history. But over the previous few years, we've also seen some incredible speed come from the Jamaican contingent, as both Shericka Jackson and Elaine Thompson-Herah have both passed Gabrielle Thomas. Now, this time of 21.61 was a huge performance for Thomas, but unfortunately, she suffered injury throughout much of 2022, and she wasn't quite able to return to form, because she certainly had the potential to get to the podium in last year's World Championships. And after more than a year of fighting against injury, she is back, because in this year's United States Nationals on July 9th, she ran a time of 21.60, 1/100th of a second faster, and she is now one of the favorites to win a medal in this year's World Finals. Now, the prospect of seeing Gabrielle Thomas compete against the world's best in this year's World Championships in Budapest, Hungary is certainly a very exciting prospect. However, we are also getting a big preview in just a few days' time, because in the women's 200 meters in this year's Monaco Diamond League meeting, we have a huge list of athletes coming out to perform on one of the world's biggest stages, and competing against Gabby Thomas is none other than Shericka Jackson. With a personal best of 21.45, Shericka Jackson is ranked at number 2 all-time, and she did this at the 2022 World Championship Finals. Now, the clash between Shericka Jackson and Gabby Thomas is certainly extremely exciting, and we certainly have a sub-22-second time to look forward to. However, we also have Julian Alfred, Dina Asher-Smith, Tamara Clark, Daryl Nita, Anthony Strachan, and Kayla White, who are all bringing extremely quick personal records to the table. In this field, we have 5 athletes with personal records under 22 seconds, so something very quick should certainly be expected. However, Shericka Jackson versus Gabby Thomas is one of the more hyped clashes that we have seen this year on the women's side. Now, Shericka Jackson has been nearly unbeatable over the 200 meters for the previous few seasons. Now, ever since Shericka Jackson dropped to 21.55 in last year's Jamaican Nationals, she hasn't lost a single 200-meter race against any other athlete in the world. But Gabby Thomas is reaching some incredible form, and a time of 21.6 into a slight headwind is one of the fastest times that we have ever seen. If the conditions are good and both athletes feel good on the day, I think that they could both get pretty close to 21.6 once again. However, the thing is, they are both looking for the World Championships to really bring out their top speed, so perhaps this is just another big training opportunity, but it's also very possible that both athletes are looking to run very quickly. So at the moment, I am very excited to see what goes down in this year's Monaco Diamond League meeting in the women's 200, and with this in mind, I would love to hear from all of you. What time do you think these athletes are going to achieve, and who do you think will come out on top? Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.